Okay, hi, my name is Moneka Rodriguez, and for my project, I decided to try and code in Ruby. The first project wasn't that hard, it was mostly showing you the basics of Ruby. This is one of the lessons that I did near the end. It was basic math, which turned into something like this, where using the math is actually, it's helpful to let you know like where you're going to put things and what things equal. It also works with the gets trompas where you get user input, so print this or this or this. That's what the if, else if, and else statements are. It gives you multiple options for different user input. This was one of the harder lessons that I did. It basically was, this is how you ended your lesson, where you did the entire thing by yourself. Basically how it works is you start the lesson with a template of what you're going to be doing later on, and then each of the lessons after that is breaking down into small bits to show you exactly how you get there. So like I said, this is the template of the first, this is like what you see at the very first part. It tells you what you're going to be doing, how you're going to get there, things like that. This was the very first introduction. Basically tell you what you're going to be doing, how it all works, what it's used for. And then this was the final lesson, just the instructions of what you had to do for the final lesson, for the doing it yourself part. And then here's the lesson that I ended up on. It's where it got confusing for me, and this is basically my end point. This is the start point of that lesson, and I couldn't seem to find much help looking online or here. I wasn't sure how to finish this. So that's the end of that lesson. The technology that I used was Code Academy, and then when I needed extra help, some help from people in class that have worked with it before, or online help, like through YouTube. With this project, I kind of underestimated how long it was going to take and how hard it was going to be. I had looked into coding before, and I had also, with this original project plan, I had planned on doing something separate as well, which didn't end up working out because I didn't have enough time. The first few lessons were really easy. It was something I could work with and something that I can understand, and then getting to the methods, blocks, and sorting was when it got hard, and it was hard to move on from that point. It's where I decided to stop for now, hopefully being able to finish later. I did need to adjust my plan. I had to take out an aspect of my project that was going to be showing just basic Photoshop skills. I started the project, and it kind of got forgotten when I started getting really into the code. Overall, I learned that you should start with a basic method of code instead of jumping into an actual program, because it's harder to understand things when you just jump right in without any background knowledge. If I could do it again, I would probably work in Java or HTML instead of Ruby, just to give myself a starting point. I feel like I was kind of overwhelmed by the thought of, or by the end of it, with this program that I had no background knowledge in. I didn't really understand a lot of it near the end, so if I could redo it, I would start in something that was a simple platform. The biggest successful moment in my project for me would have been when I finished just this one right before the last. I was actually able to work in something and understand it and get something finished, and I was really proud of myself. So it was kind of a letdown to not understand the next part of the project. But that is what I did for my 4-week project, and thank you for watching.